Hello and welcome to podcast number 11 of the Butz podcast. I am Scott White.
And I am Joe Merrick.
Fucking Joe.
Fuck Joe.
That's right. Fuck Joe.
I'm Fuck Joe Merrick.
It's a good name.
So we're in podcast 11, Legs 11.
Legs 11, that's it. This will be our last one before Eurogamer. Though I think we're both struggling to figure out more than maybe 3 games we can think of we want to play. But you know what, it's not what it's about. It's all about making videos about Assassin's Creed and talking about how this is quite good, isn't it?
How
Joe?
many videos do you think we'll start with? Well, we're not very good at this kind of game, but...
Well, we've started all 204 videos we've done so far, or whatever, by saying that, so probably quite a few of them. But yeah, so we thought we'd put one podcast together. It's also before the big Scottish referendum, where they're going to blow Scotland away and we're going to float away.
I know.
It's going to be good.
So let's get this done quick like.
That's it. Scotland's going to become like its own Arsenal gear.
Oh, aye.
Quite good.
Yeah, their own nation state.
Arse gear.
Arse gear.
That'll be good.
Arse gear with control over all information.
Of arses.
Of arses.
Folk will be like Googling, I fancy seeing a picture of a big hairy arse. Comes up, Google's blocked it because of your location. Sorry, I can't do that. Right, well, let's start off in the grand tradition
Of all podcasts.
Even ones that
aren't
aren't
the
games.
games.
Yeah. So that Mark Kermode talking about Sims 4. Yep, so we're going to talk about the games we've been playing. I'm going to start first.
Alright, when you go then?
I usually go second.
Yeah,
I like to
you
go first.
do usually.
And I'm the Prime. I'm Scott Prime.
Alright.
Scott Prime White.
I'm Joe Beta.
Yeah, so I've actually completed the Metro Redux. I've completed Metro
Nicely
2033 and Metro Last Light.
What did I give it? 4 out of 10 or 6 out of 10?
You gave it 4 out of 10. I think,
God.
by the end of it. And it was brilliant.
I know it's not 4 out of 10.
They're both very
I was only
good.
joking.
No, it's too late. Heart deep.
Right, so I've seen you've been raving on about it on Twitter. Is it good then?
It's brilliant. It's really... I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's a game that, yes, you have to enjoy shooting things to play it. Okay. You can't get around that.
The thing is, I like shooting things. I just don't like shooting games.
Yeah, right.
No, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. No, because I don't shoot. Right. What I mean is...
Calm down, Michael Douglas from Fallen
I do
Down.
like shooting games. I just don't like first-person shooters that much.
And
but I do like GoldenEye.
I get that.
I'm not going to let you speak.
I get that. What I would say is, this game reminded me a lot of... That way when you played Bioshock for the first time, and it kind of blew your mind a wee bit, because here was a first-person game with all these kind of big things going on. Same with Half-Life 2 as well, like big story going on, loads of detail, loads of depth. And that's how I felt with Metro, except I enjoyed it more. I'm not saying I'm definitely not saying it's better than Half-Life 2, because that's
a dangerous statement to
madness.
make. Yeah.
But it's a very strong game, full of atmosphere, and I think that's what carried me through it. Is just how, I don't know, atmospheric it was, how good the characters are, and it's a great game, brilliant set. And I know some people complained, it's a bit brown and grey looking. It's like a lot of it's set in the inside of the tube. When was the last time you went around like a tunnel and thought, I love how it's fucking bright orange and blue and green? It wouldn't make sense. But I loved it. Plays very well. Looks amazing on the PS4. I am aware, of course, it is not a PS4 level games. It's not like fucking, I don't know, Infamous. But it plays really well. It's very solid. It's good fun. It's got a nice wee sense of humour to it as well. Highly recommend it.
Is it as good as Dynasty Warriors AXL?
I don't think there's any game that's ever going to be as good as that. Right, anyway, Joe, what have you been playing?
Well, I just completed Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright the other night.
Oh.
And I can't recommend it enough. It's such a good game. I talked about it before. Basically, it's a mashup between Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, as you would guess. So you adventure about in a sort of Professor Layton style, solving puzzles, and then you also go to defend people in court as Phoenix Wright. But the whole, I can't talk about it too much because there's a big plot twist at the end, right? The whole plot twist is Shu Takumi, the guy who writes Phoenix Wright and Ghost Chick and all that. He's the one who was in charge of this, and he's got this habit of making the stupidest scenarios somehow ring true because the characters are so good. Like, I mean, the things that happen in this game are so stupid, but because I like the characters so much, I really rolled with it, and so it's going to stick with me, I think. And not only that, once you complete it, you unlock a way to download more puzzles for it. There are, it's new scenarios that are set a year after the game with puzzles in them, new bonus artwork and stuff like that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. Also, you get to watch all the cutscenes again, but the cutscenes were like high quality, like anime cutscenes made by like this big anime. And they're great. They're all really great.
That's cool.
No, it's a really great game, and
you're going to geese I'll end it.
I will. Yeah, if you want to play it, I'll end it because it's inspired me to play the first Professor Layton game now.
Oh,
the Curious Village.
The Curious Village.
So I want to go and play the rest of them now because I've read about them and I really liked the character, and I like the puzzles and all that. I love Professor Layton. I love how it's like it's a true gentleman will solve all puzzles. Saving a lady in distress is the mark of a true gentleman.
It's the mark of a true puzzle.
Every time you solve a puzzle, he says something different. And my favourite one is his voice goes giddy. He's like, "Oh, I love solving puzzles."
He's standing over someone with a dagger and launching it back.
It's so good. There's also there's a bit in the cutscenes, and actually one of the puzzles is like a sword fight in the game.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a cutscene. I'll show you in a minute. But like Professor Layton just like chopping down knights with this big sword. It's brilliant.
Right, well that's us talked about the games we've been playing, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go into our 5 minutes in heaven. It's going to be something a wee bit different again this week.
So it is.
So, you looking forward to it, Joe?
I'm looking forward to it.
You better be.
You better bring it.
I can't even think of a good comeback. I was trying to think, what's a good comeback? I'm just shaking my head thinking of a good comeback. And that is the comeback.
Okay, we're going to do 5 minutes in heaven, and usually what we do is it's 5 minutes in heaven with Joe Merrick, and I just play a game myself and then rate it afterwards. But to celebrate the special demo of Smash Bros. For the 3DS coming out, we thought we'd play 5 minutes in heaven together.
That's right. So we're loading up now. I'm just adding up the CPU. You know what, Joe? Boom.
Oh no, you're putting the CPU to level 9. Why would you do that?
It's a challenge.
Because we're both going to lose.
It'd be funny then.
Okay, so the idea is, in the demo you can only play 2-minute games, but we're just going to do it best of 3. Mm-hmm. So whoever wins, I mean, obviously Mega Man, the CPU, is going to win.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so which character are you choosing?
So I'm going Mario, and I'm going to dress up as Wario.
Alright, and I'm going to go Link, and I'm going to keep him green because I have a Red Ranger, what's the word? Red Ranger affliction, where I've got to make sure I go the default character, default colours at all times.
Good times.
Why is that?
Right, okay, so it's loading up. This is the first time we've actually played it in proper multiplayer.
We can only choose one arena, so we'll just go for that.
Oh, while it's loading up, it actually lets me beat up a punch bag.
Oh yeah, me too. Hey, brilliant. Let's see how far I can get it.
I think that's the match starting now.
Yeah. Right, okay, so this demo was released only for special Club Nintendo members, but because we know a few of them...
neither of us got one.
I know, we got a few pads. Right, okay, so it's
God.
me as Link, Scott as Mario.
Level 9 Mega Man isn't...
Oh God.
It does not brook.
We're fighting against a level 9 Mega Man, a level 9 villager. The villager's eyes are actually sort of frightening.
I love the villager, actually. He's one of my... I quite like the selection they've given you, because it's quite an interesting one. Like Pikachu, Mega Man, the villager,
I got Pokemon.
Mario and Link. I missed MD out there, I don't think I have.
Oh man, the Pokemon in this are...
Some of the items are amazing. Have you had the support items where you summon an extra character?
Yeah.
So I've had Samus come in and just... Oh.
Well, I got a Dark Samus once.
Yeah. The jetpack, yes.
Now, right, here's the thing. A lot of the previews I've seen in this game...
that's me away.
Oh, yes, thank God I missed it. A lot of the previews I've seen in this game complain about the size of the screen and how you can't see the characters too much. Thing is, the Smash Bros. Games have always had that. People have always said that about them, right? And I think the people who say that, they're taking the piss a wee bit, because I think it's fine. I can keep track of everything here, you know? I think if you're just used to Smash Bros, you'll be fine.
I think so. I think the amount of detail it's packing in is pretty amazing.
I am not doing.
I think Mega Man's winning this. I think it was a mistake. I think to put the AIs high, but you know what?
No, the thing I'm impressed about is how fast it moves. Like, there's a final Smash Ball. Let's get it. I bet you the Villager's going to get it, innit? Have you seen the Villager's final Smash?
I did it.
Oh no!
Who is it? Is it Mega Man?
Oh no! Mega Man's getting us.
Oh wow!
That's right. Just to explain what's happening.
Mega Man just summoned.
Mega Man's final Smash is 5 different versions of Mega Man through the years, all combining.
That was amazing. Oh, the flame sword! The flame sword is one of my new favourite items. I know, the flame sword gets smaller as you. What was that?
Mega Man just killed both me and Scott at the same time. I think we made a mistake by having the computers on here.
Yeah, we did.
However, let's see who lost the least.
I think I lost the most.
So Mega Man won. No surprise there.
Let's have a look. And
Scott loses.
I lost the most.
So that's 1 to me.
I don't know how we're figuring that out.
Yeah.
It's 1 to Mega Man.
1 to me. Yeah, otherwise this will go on forever. Right, you need to change your character. I'm going to go...
Yeah, I'm going to go Link
Pikachu.
This time, actually.
I'm going to go Pikachu.
Cool. The AI... Oh, shit, no. That was the wrong button. The AI will go... you're going Pikachu.
I'm going Pikachu.
The AI will go...
Mario
and... Villager, I suppose.
Yeah, Villager, again. Okay. So it's 1 to me.
I like how you can change Pikachu's hat.
I know. You've always been able to do that, but it's so cute.
That's nice. It's nice. It's a good demo. I mean, it is a bit of a shame there's not as many options to it, but I think it's a demo, you know what I mean?
I think it's really generous. You get 5 really good characters, including one of the new ones that we've always wanted to play as. 2 of the new ones, sorry. You know, I think it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, the first Smash Bros. Game only had 8 characters in it.
Yeah.
And this demo has 5. I mean, how good's that? Oh, that's basically, I had 12 characters overall,
Yeah.
I think. But.
I think what I'm enjoying about it, and it's the one thing that concerned me the most when they were talking about it. I mean, certainly now this has proven a lot of my point, proven how good it is the fact that this is playing very solidly.
Oh, yeah.
I know, obviously, we're both sitting here with both good copies of the game. But that was my biggest concern, and it's still, I suppose, a bit of a concern is how it's going to play online when it does come out.
There's nothing more satisfying than using the football. Oh no, I missed it.
But I think this has proven to me that I think it's going to work. Because you want to play it online, it'd be mince.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
definitely. I think
internet
I think most of the fun of this is going to be when you get together with your pals though and play a big 4-player match together. With everyone with their 3DSs out.
I can't wait for this has actually made me excited about the queues at Eurogamer. Now I can sit
instead of playing Mario Kart, like, you get Smash.
Away Joe, away up the road.
I was too busy looking at the computer.
You were, that was so good, and I was just like, don't look around.
You know why that is?
Why?
I don't consider you a threat.
Oh, well, get considering. The villager just destroyed me there. I might just stay up here. Oh no, in fact,
Smash Ball, I need that Smash. No, villager got it. Stay away from the villager.
I've knocked him over.
I just got a Nintendo to help me out.
That's amazing.
The villager's using his.
Tom Nook's building me a house.
Scott just get trapped inside a house built by 3 Tom Nooks.
Thing is, though, it's now beginning to make the regular characters look kind of boring with their attacks. Like Mario just does a big fireball and stuff. Like Mega Man's is. Oh Christ! Oh well, did you just kill me then?
No, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't me. It was a computer, I think.
Was it? Definitely wasn't me.
Right, that's one of my favourite new items. Is because obviously Namco are involved. So that's there is one of the ships from Galaga.
I've killed you twice now.
I know. I think I'm going to lose this one.
Is that Mario 8 with my hammer? Yes. Hammer still.
Oh, you've got a jetpack.
Still wrecking folk years after it first came out.
Link with a jetpack.
Right, I mean, that's what we've all been.
I have not done well here at all.
I think I'm actually going to say I think I won that round. See if I won it. Come on. Oh, the villager! Come on.
Fucking
come
hell.
on.
How
close was
villager's
that?
face is.
I was second.
Oh, you won.
Let's see. Only beat me by a point, though.
Okay, this is the decider from me and you.
Decider from me and you. Ignoring the fact that we've been beaten by them.
Right, we have to go with a character we've not been yet.
Right, I'm going to go with the villager.
I'm going to go Mega Man. I like how you've changed the villager to a wee football player. It's so cute. Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Fucking, his eyes are somehow even scarier.
I know, it's so good.
Bloody hell.
It's make me feel excited.
I know
about it as well, and I think Nintendo this year. I mean, they've had, don't get me wrong, Mario Kart is one of the best games ever. Mario Kart 8, but it's good to see they're bringing something like this out because it feels like a bit of a quiet year for the 3DS so far.
Yeah, but then we had such a good year last year. It just gives us time to catch up.
I know.
Quiet year. Phoenix Wright versus Layton came out this year.
Aye, but that's no Nintendo.
It's published by them, I think.
Is it?
They're definitely involved because I got called Nintendo points for it. So. Right, Mega Man, this is my first time actually going Mega Man, and I've noticed that you can actually just shoot while moving, which is pretty cool. Obviously that's what he does.
I love that the villager's selection of moves is so eclectic.
Yeah, he can grow a tree.
He can grow a tree.
And he can collect all items.
It's so good. I just papped you with my umbrella there.
Oh no,
Bye, Mega Man.
You know what happened there?
Flying through the sky so fancy free.
You know what happened there, right? One of the things I don't like about this demo is that you can't change the controls because the shield and the grab buttons are opposite to what I'm used to.
I just managed to throw myself off.
I know, I just saw
really
you falling slowly off the edge.
Slowly, just...
Brilliant.
I love that. I don't know what that new move is, but you see that big like ball of like anger.
Oh, curry.
Oh, the curry's good.
I've got the curry. The curry makes you breathe fire, obviously. It hurts you.
Was that in the last game
in.
as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Right, I've not quite worked out how to use Mega Man's special moves yet, because you can summon these leaves to surround you. Let's show my luck. Oh, there's Samurai Goro from F-Zero, chopping folk up. It's coming towards me. Oh,
Come on.
I can't believe you made it back on there.
Yeah, I know. I'm so impressed.
Mega Man's amazing. Bloody hell. Oh, I just got an S flag from Rally X, another Namco classic. But I don't know what you do with it. You can't really.
You have to charge it.
Oh, right.
And then
does it? It must charge your health or something.
It does something.
Oh no, it doesn't, because you're still like a huge percentage.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm losing this one.
You know what this is sort of, what's the word, really bringing home? Smash Bros is so much better than that stupid PlayStation All Stars game that came out last year.
It's not really fair to compare the two.
I know,
really.
but you can just tell the love and polish that came into this. Whereas,
aye. Right, I think you've won that. But I don't think either
I don't
of us
know. I don't know if I hit anybody off there. So.
Oh no,
Right,
don't mean
okay,
you won it as in that. I think out of the two of us, you won it.
Pikachu won. There is celebrate. No, you bet me.
Oh,
By a fair margin. Bloody hell.
by 0. There we go. Oh.
No, but you fell off. I got -1. So,
Hey, so you didn't kill a single person. So there we go. So I am better at you at Smash Bros.
yeah.
We didn't see that coming, did we?
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the game?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
really
it's. I mean, obviously, it's just a demo. So, but I mean, the great thing is, there's so much to come.
I know.
There's loads of different modes, loads of different multiplayer modes. The online. Oh, it's great. I think it's so many times you play a demo for something. Like, for example, when they did the beta for Destiny, and they said, "Oh, you know, that's a good kind of chunk of the game you've played now."
Yeah.
Whereas this, you've
That just whets your
scratched the
appetite,
surface.
yeah,
You've not
yeah.
even you've come like half an inch towards scratching the surface.
I mean, just look at the character selection screen. All those greyed out.
And that's not even everyone.
I know.
There's characters there
That's
that aren't
amazing.
even included.
That's amazing.
So, no,
So yeah, I cannot wait for that game.
So, in the grand tradition.
Is it better than Dynasty Warriors?
It's not really 5 minutes in heaven, really,
Yeah,
but
it is better than Dynasty Warriors 8X.
So
that's the new king.
So the new king
Yeah.
is a demo.
Yeah, definitely.
A demo. But seriously, if you see us wandering about at Eurogamer, give us a shot.
Yeah, I'm not thinking. See, if Smash Bros. For 3DS wasn't coming out so soon. That demo would probably end up being my most played 3DS game. Like,
I think it's nice as well because Nintendo usually have wee limits on their demos, but you can play that as many times as you want.
Yeah.
So imagine you only get 30 precious
God,
times.
bloody hell.
You wouldn't turn your DS off, would you?
Could
Just
drip
leave your
feeding
DS
it,
on.
drip feeding it to yourself.
It's a wee treat.
And that was 5 minutes in heaven.
Lovely. As you remember, a few podcasts ago, we introduced the feature Metacrock of Shit. Now, this is where...
I like that one.
Thank you. This is where I've looked up some of Joe's favourite ever games on Metacritic and found the worst user reviews for them. So, without further ado...
Okay, and I've got to guess what game it is.
You've got to guess what game it is. So this game has a Metacritic score of... 1.
Right, okay.
The graphics were okay, but the drifting... WTF? This is a painful experience for racing video game lovers. P.S. I can't believe that in September of 2013 shops are actually selling this S***T, in brackets, in Platinum Edition, for €40, almost the same as GTA 5.
Oh.
And that's from Zombie MM7.
Okay. I know exactly what game that is, because it's obviously Ridge Racer 7 because of the drifting.
Correct. Ridge Racer 7.
God, see when folk moan about the drifting in Ridge Racer, they just don't get it. They don't get that it's so well made.
Right.
And so,
Calm the ham, Merrick, it's okay. Right, so that's one. So you got the first one right?
Yeah.
Okay. This game has a Metacritic score of 1.
I can see the theme here.
I had high hopes, bought the game, and seemed like all the nitpicking and whining a lot of fans had been shouting about was true from the beginning. I am so disappointed and feel ripped off big time. People that like this game have no taste in quality and I believe are mostly fanboys. The people who made this need to stop listening to them fanboys. Because they are one of the reasons why, the makers of this game, doesn't get encouraged to put effort into their games. This game deserves all the negativity it's getting and I hope less people will make the same mistake as I have. This game sucks.
Oh.
I can't tell you the name of the person who did it because
It gives away the name.
I'll give away the name.
That's quite a general review. There's no specific references to anything really. But so it has to be like a big franchise with lots of fans.
Remember, these are games that you really enjoy.
Well, Zelda, Metal Gear.
That's not how you're getting away with this.
Eh,
Think of a game you've enjoyed that a lot of people nitpicked about. A lot of people were negative about.
Skyward Sword.
Skyward
That's the one that comes to mind.
See, did that last time.
Oh, did you? So you did. A game that I enjoyed everything nitpicks about. I don't know. No, I can't.
You
think.
ready?
Go and tell me.
Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was going to go for one that mentioned the physics because I know you always moan about people talking about physics of that game.
I
but
would have got it.
This one has a score of 3.
Oh, right, okay. A good one.
Yeah, this is... Wow, this game is bad. I have no idea what the fuss is about. I tried to play it twice, once on the PS2 and once again on the PS3 when the collection came out. There is nothing interesting going on where you ride a horse and climb on top of a couple of big monsters. I think I'd have more fun watching someone play a Bassmaster fishing simulator. I never played the other game from the creators of this game because of how bad this game is. I was so disappointed after all the build-up and hype. I have never been as disappointed in a video game as this one.
Right, that's obviously Shadow of the Colossus HD.
It is Shadow of the Colossus HD, but oddly enough, it was under the ICO bit.
Alright.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, I see when folks say that, you just ride a horse and jump on a big monster. You ride a horse around the big massive world and you jump on big monsters, how cool is that?
Right, this one, I think this one's going to cut you quite deep. I'm actually scared.
Right, what's the score? 1?
4.
Alright, okay, getting better.
Infinite waiting for a plot twist that doesn't deliver is how I would describe this game in one sentence. The gameplay seems interesting at first but quickly falls off as it is extremely tedious, repetitive and most of all, incredibly easy. I would estimate there are about 2 10-second segments that offer any challenge at all for a person of average intelligence. The animation is excellent and story has great potential that sadly gets wasted in the second half of the game. Even the pacing is really poor since the animation and dialogue is slow and cannot be fast forwarded.
Oh, okay. So it has to be something with a lot of story in it and something that looks quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okami?
Ghost Trick.
Oh, that's actually hurting me a wee bit.
It's one of your favourite games.
It is. A plot twist in it. You obviously never completed it.
Oh, that's... Do you know what I like about this is the tone you come back with, like, these fucking...
No, someone is wrong on the internet.
The bat signal.
No.
That's what Batman had to deal with. Batman would have killed himself long ago.
Honey, why don't you come to bed? Because someone is wrong on the internet.
Right, this one I liked. This one I liked quite a lot.
okay,
This one also has a score of 2.
Oh, right, okay. Average then.
Yeah, pretty much. This game is just lame. Bugs, lags and bad performance make it the worst beat 'em up in the last 12 months. Don't buy this game, it's not worth it. You can't believe how damn stupid the story is, and the trophies are just ridiculous.
Oh god, that's like skating the bar there. See when folks say the trophies in a game are bad, you know.
Yeah.
I know what game it is. So
What is it?
It's obviously Dead or Alive 5.
Well done. It is indeed. What I like there is the story is ridiculous. That's like the guy who complained you couldn't upgrade the guns in Vanquish.
I know.
It's like, you've missed
The point. The point of the game.
Imagine, I couldn't even tell you the story to any fighting game I own.
The thing is, I can understand a little bit about what they say about the lag and all that. Because see, playing Dead or Alive online, it's just rubbish.
Well, it's just the loading times when you're playing it just next to somebody's pretty...
Unless you've got it installed. Even then, it's not fantastic.
So let's see, so you got Dead or Alive 5...
I got Ridge Racer.
You got Ridge Racer and you got Shadow of the Colossus. So
Yeah.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5, not bad.
Not
not bad.
It's 3 out of 5, so that would be... Let's see, out of 100.
60. 60%.
So that's a 6 out of 10. Well,
Yeah, it's a 6 out of 10. Brilliant. If you've listened to the Bit Soccer podcast, you'll know that one of our favourite features, and one of your favourite features too, is It Canon? But we thought we'd change it a wee bit this time.
You're saying that actually after
Just
this we do
gonna
have
do
Is It Canon.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So this is It Ganon?
Nice.
Okay, so you've seen the Zelda cartoon from the 90s, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Just in case you haven't, I'll just remind you of what Ganon sounds like in the Zelda cartoon. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
The Triforce of Wisdom! Mine at last!
That's Ganon.
The music's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, that is actually quite good. So that is Ganon from the Zelda cartoon.
Right.
He's a sort of pig monster. But,
He's a sort of pig monster.
yeah.
He sounds like this!
Certainly not a dog.
So we're going to go through some of Ganon's master plans from the Zelda cartoon, right?
Alright.
And you're going to tell me if it is actually one of Ganon's plans or if I've made it up. So,
I like that.
is it Ganon?
Is It Ganon? Right.
Okay. You ready for this? Number
ready.
1. There's 8 here. Right.
Oh, Christ. Right.
Link, I'm going to put you inside my evil jar!
Oh, right.
Is it Ganon?
I think that's Ganon.
Do you think that's Ganon?
I'm going to go for
Let's
Ganon.
see. No, that's not Ganon. Sorry.
Gutter.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Does sound like Ganon, doesn't it?
It does sound a wee
Right,
bit.
okay.
Okay. Number 2.
Link, I'm going to fly a unicorn over the castle and kidnap the king!
Fly a unicorn over the castle. I'm going to go for Ganon. I think that sounds too mad.
Is it Ganon? Let's find out. You're right. So you get one so far.
There's 6 more of these.
6 more, okay.
Link, I'm going to dress this mummy up as a damsel in distress, and when you save her, she'll kiss you, turning you into a hideous frog monster.
Right, can I just say, you see if Ganon told you he was going to do that?
No,
Probably wouldn't have bothered rescuing her.
He doesn't say these out loud.
Right.
These aren't actual lines.
Right,
These are his plans.
I'm going to... Yes, that's Ganon.
That is Ganon.
That is Ganon.
Well done. That is Ganon.
Thanks.
Well done. 2 out of 3 so far. Okay.
Link, I have a magical chariot that I'll use to win the annual chariot race. After that, I'll kidnap Zelda and take her away on my magic chariot.
No, that's not Ganon.
You're right, it's not Ganon.
That's not Ganon. Because a magical chariot, why have that when you've got a unicorn?
I know. Maybe the unicorn could pull the chariot.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
You should send that in. Excuse me, I have an idea for this cartoon that you cancelled many years ago.
Okay.
Link, I'm going to use one of my minions to sell you a new sword, which will break as soon as you try to use it.
So that seems more like an inconvenience than a trap. I'm going to go with Ganon.
Yeah, that's Ganon.
That's Ganon.
Yeah. He's rubbish. Ganon's rubbish.
Ganon's rubbish.
Link, I have a magic wand that creates bubbles that can only be burst by the pointed end of the Triforce of Power.
See, now, I think this is Ganon because they treated the Triforce as a physical object in the cartoon. Like, it was something that was like, you put your Triforce of Wisdom in your pocket.
Yeah.
Is that Ganon?
You're right, it is Ganon. He
I'm
did
too good
have
at
a
this.
magic wand that creates bubbles that can only be burst by the pointed end of the strife. Oh. The thing is, at the end of that episode, he ends up getting trapped in his own bubble.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, Ganon.
I know. Oh, Ganon.
Oh, Ganon.
And all the magic he has in the world can't break the bubble. Okay, next one.
Link, I've created a magic collar that will compel Zelda to do my bidding. And guess what? I'm going to marry her.
I'm going to go for it's not Ganon because that's actually why Kim's marrying you.
You're wrong, it's Ganon.
Oh, shit.
That's Ganon.
Oh, that is Ganon.
That's Ganon.
And Joe.
Okay.
Right, how many more we got?
One more.
One more, right, we need to do this.
Okay.
Need to get this right.
Well, no, I'll check in a minute.
You've written 50.
Yeah,
of
one
these.
more. Okay.
Is this what you do at work?
Link, I'm going to shave the king's beard during the night so nobody recognizes him anymore and he loses all influence and power.
That's been the toughest one you've done so far.
Have you watched the Zelda cartoon?
Oh, years ago. Right, yeah, I'm good. It's Ganon. Is that not
It's
Ganon?
not Ganon, I made that one up.
Does that plan have too much subtlety?
I know. Yeah. Too much politics involved.
Politics. How did I do there? That's
You got a few. I think you got 5 right there.
5
so,
right. I can live with that.
Yeah. Well done.
That's not bad.
Good. Well done.
Oh, thanks, man.
And that was Is It Ganon?
So I know Joe just did Is It Ganon there, which is pretty much the same as Is It Canon. But now we've got Is It Canon?
Hey!
So I thought we'd go for a newer video game series.
Oh,
and it's
alright.
actually one we've talked about quite a lot today
That'll be quite difficult to
as
do.
well. So, Is It Canon? Ace Attorney.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh.
You doing your testing somebody who's played all these Attorney games here?
Well, that's why I chose it.
Right, here we go.
Okay, so we're going with a nice easy one first.
Okay.
Phoenix writes, favourite fruit are plums. True or false?
I don't know.
Come on, true or false? Mister, I've played all the games. True or false? Phoenix Wright likes a plum.
No, he doesn't.
He likes apples.
He likes apples.
Favourite
There we
fruit
go.
is apple.
Got that right.
There we go.
By default.
By default, right, okay.
Right.
The prosecutor Godot
Yeah.
has a pretty striking appearance. Was this caused by A, drinking a poisoned cup of coffee, B, Larry Butz, C, seeing a ghost, or D, magic?
Drinking a poison cup of coffee.
It is indeed. But it might have been Larry Butz.
God, that was amazing, man.
He is so good. I was reading all about it because he's not been in any of the games I've played. So I'm going to have to
he's good.
get into that. Number 3. The surname of Phoenix Wright in Japan translates as A, I see, B, I can do this, C, oh no, or D, Larry Butz.
Oh, okay, so I know his second name's Naruhodo, and,
That is correct.
but I don't know what it means. So
So,
go through them again.
I see,
Apart from the last one, I know it's not Larry Butz.
I can do this, oh no, or Larry Butz.
I think it's I can do this.
You're wrong.
Oh no!
It's I see.
Ah!
And the reason for
I thought that
is-
was a Shemmy joke you've thrown in there.
No. Number 4.
Yeah.
In the Phoenix Wright musical, it's implied during Dick Gumshoe's solo song, Why Can't I Be Right This Time, that he is in fact the son of the judge. True or false?
Oh. I've always wanted to see the stage show. You know,
There are two.
It's an all-women play. Yeah.
There are 2.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to say no, because that's a bit... No, I didn't know, because he's not... No, it's not canon.
Correct.
Okay, wait.
Right. I do really want to see the musical though. Sounds brilliant.
Just the idea of a Dick Gumshoe singing live,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
See, reading about all the characters as well, it's fascinating
Yeah.
stuff. Like, there's so much to it. Okay, number 5, roared right through this. Number 5, one of these people does not exist within the Ace Attorney universe.
Okay, here we go. Using Japanese or English names here?
English.
Right,
Just
okay.
English ones. I'm so proud of the one I've made.
Go for it.
Juniper Woods,
Right.
Shelley DeKiller, Marvin Grossberg, Shirley Guilty, or April May. I'll read those again. That's Juniper Woods, Shelley DeKiller, Marvin Grossberg, Shirley Guilty, and April May.
I know this one, but I love it. Shirley Guilty.
I know, it's so good,
It's
isn't it?
so good.
They don't really do the pun names anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do.
They do
Yeah,
still
yeah.
good, because that's a fuck. Shirley Guilty
Shirley
is
Guilty.
so good. See, when I came up with that last night,
That's good.
I high-fived myself. I was like, yeah.
Shirley Guilty. Brilliant.
There we go. So I think you got... Was that 4 out of 5?
I think I got 4 out of 5 though.
Yes, 4 out of 5. Well done.
You made that too easy for me.
No, it's good fun. It's not
Yeah.
meant to be ridiculous hard.
That's good.
Except when you do fucking Star Fox, and I've played like 10 minutes of Lilac Wars about a decade ago. Now, we're nearing the end of the podcast, so that means we're going to answer some of your beautiful questions. First up here, bang, Stuart, straight in at the gate. You arrive at EGX. Out the corner of your eye, you see a game which sends you instantly to full pinger. What is the game?
Ooh, for me, it has to be the Wii U version of Smash Bros.
I was going to say Smash
the Wii U
Bros.
version.
Wii U,
The
has to be.
3DS demo has whetted my appetite, but the Wii U version is the one that the daddy.
That's full ping.
Yeah, that's
I mean, no.
that is a
I mean, if
full
I
thing.
walk in there and they've got fucking the Phantom Pain,
Oh,
it's not even a pinger. What it'll do is it'll ping up and it'll ping right off me and fly and
Into
blast a
space.
hole into the ceiling at Earl's Court. But
yeah.
that would, realistically speaking,
oh yeah, if they had Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain there,
oh,
against all expectations.
I would be feeling Phantom Pain. I would be feeling Phantom Pain. Stuart also follows up as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ill do you expect to be after EGX?
I was seeing this last year.
You were pretty ill last year,
Oh
weren't you?
man, it was awful. It was coming out both ends. It was
Coming
awful.
out both ends. That's, do you know what? That's as much as you need to say about that. Coming out both ends.
And I still did the 10k the next week.
So you did, yeah.
It took everything to hold it in.
It was a bit like a snail trail following after you. Oh. Okay, this next one is from Radboy McWinning.
I love that name. We met him the other night.
Met him the other night,
Yeah.
lovely chap.
Brilliant chap.
Batman Forever's his favourite Batman film, though.
Well, it's got the best song.
True that.
Kiss from a rose.
Going, I'll get romantic. He asks, ergonomically speaking, who is the sexiest?
Out of me and you.
Yeah. Well, I'm the smallest.
Yeah,
So
well-
everyone knows the smaller you are, the sexier you are.
My big feet ruin it. I have
Ah,
a big
you're-
fucking hobbit feet.
See when you show them off, man, it's fucking... That's a joke. Look at my dainty wee geisha feet. Crack. That's answered that. We've got here, and I've not noted the username, so I'm very sorry about this. I think it's Psycho Tyson on
Okay.
Twitter. I'm sure it is. You know what? If it's not, well done. Speaking of at Laszlo Panaflex, that's of course Richie Morgan from Game Wank. How many Tunnocks tea cakes do you think you could eat in 60 seconds?
I've got an easy answer to this.
Or what?
More than Richie.
Oh, that's a bold,
I know,
bold
but I could.
assertion.
You know what
Could
I'm
you?
like? I can eat Anything and all.
Well, I think that sounds like a video. Just one for my own personal use, like a snuff film.
Yeah, more than Richie.
Right, I think I'm
my
sure I just
answer.
heard a gauntlet getting
That's my
slammed
answer.
there. This one is from Binster/.mpegasus. Which is the sexiest Tetris piece and why? The L block. So
Yeah.
it looks the most like a kind of
a cock and balls on the side.
a cock and balls on the side. Yeah, pretty much. Well, the T blocks get something going for it as well.
I like the line piece.
I suppose, yeah, line piece.
I don't know, I feel like it's the most elegant looking. It's definitely the sort of... Oh no, wait, no, I like the squiggly. It's got the best curves.
Fuck.
I don't know. I
don't know, I love them all.
Clearly you've opened something up here.
I love them all equally. Right, Paul Watson. And to be honest, this is probably the best question anyone's ever asked anyone.
Right.
How much poo would a Lubu do if a Lubu could do poo? That was. How much poo would a
As long
Lubu
as you
do
do not
if a Lubu
pursue
could
the
do poo?
Lubu that does the poo.
Oh man.
Do not pursue.
Do not pursue the Lubu doing a poo. That's so good. I might get that tattooed across my face.
That's good.
Right, so that's it. That's it for Twitter, and I'm going to bring up the Facebook questions. Let's bring this up here. Facebook questions, you can get some really long ones as well. There's some
I
good
know.
ones. This one here is from Tony Clinton. Now he's saying, it's a bit of a long one, but it's worth reading. As a kid, I completely missed Mario and Zelda games by virtue of only having a PlayStation. Now as an adult, I'm of course aware that they are, well and truly, thought of as some of the best games ever created, so I really missed out. My fear is now that I'm a grown-ass adult. That some of the magic of these games will never really be the same for me as it was for those who have their own nostalgic affection for those worlds and those characters. With this in mind, would you recommend games that would serve as good entry points to both series?
Oh.
Well, I actually replied to this on Twitter as well, because I didn't know it was a question on...
What was your answer?
But what I said, I actually think probably the two newest 3DS games, if you get a 3DS, are good.
Link Between Worlds and Mario 3D Land.
Although I'd probably say the only thing about Link Between Worlds as a Zelda game is you could play that and really enjoy how kind of non-linear it feels, and then go to an older Zelda game and realise that that's not really how they are.
Well, it's still similar.
Yeah, but being able to do dungeons in different orders is different.
You can do that in a couple of Zelda games. Yeah, if you've got a 3DS, the way to go... Right, yeah, that's the way to go, because you've got Mario 3D Land, which is one of my favourite Mario games.
Oh, yeah.
And you can either start with Zelda Link Between Worlds or Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time 3D is a fantastic version of the best game ever made. So,
Yeah.
and it's...
I don't think there's many Mario games you could really go horribly wrong with.
No.
I wouldn't recommend something
Mario
like
teaches typing, probably, isn't it?
Mario of the Dead. I probably wouldn't say Sunshine would be a particularly good place. But
that's not
who's
good.
going to start with a GameCube game?
I know. Well, so the thing about Sunshine is it takes a lot before it gets started, whereas with 3D Land you're straight into it. Galaxy.
Well, I was going to say, if you've got a Wii, you can pick up Galaxy for about 10 on some place, and Mario Galaxy is just an astounding one.
I still think Mario 64 is my favourite Mario game. So if you've got a Wii or a Wii U, you download it on the Virtual Console. I'd say. 'Cause
You should never be scared about like. I think it's something that a lot of people think about films as well. So, you have to have seen this. No, everyone's going to say that. I mean, I never actually owned an N64 when I was growing up, but I've ended up playing a lot of the games after.
Yeah, but Mario and Zelda are two series which they're pretty much as good as they get as far as games go. So I definitely think it's worth getting involved.
I think you can still get
and the
that.
3DS is the best. Is one of the best ways to do it.
Yeah, I think the magic is still there. There's not
definitely.
It's not like one of these things where you need to have played that as a wee boy or you just won't get it now. It's like the magic's just there because with Mario, it's just about certainly with the newer games as well, it's just about this glorious fun because it embraces that totally. It has challenge definitely, but at their core, they're deeply fun games.
I think one of the good things, I know I keep on going back to it. One of the reasons that Ocarina of Time sticks out for me though is I think it's got the best balance out of almost any game I've played between pure game mechanics and just having fun and a big huge story, because the story doesn't overtake the game. There's not too many cutscenes, but there's enough there to make the game feel important.
Yeah, personally, I would say for a Zelda, I would always start with a 2D one if you've never played one before, because that gets the formula down. Yeah. And I think A Link Between Worlds is so good. So good.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up on Facebook, James Quigley, Joe. In Zone of the Enders 2, you play as Dingo Egret.
Yeah.
If your name could only be made up of two animals, what would it be? Same question to Scott.
If my name could only be two animals put together, well, I like sharks, so shark would have to be my first name.
Nice.
And I like otters because they're cute, so shark otter.
That is the worst potential combination.
Shark otter. That's me. What about you?
Me, let's think. Well, I quite like dogs,
Right.
so maybe I'd be Collie.
Collie. Oh, very good.
And surname, what other? I quite like.
Well, in that case, I've got to be a type of shark.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll be Hammerhead Otter then.
Hammerhead Otter.
Yeah. That's a better name. Hammerhead Otter.
It's still shit. It's still like you're still not blowing me away. So what was I going
like
for?
a gangster.
Collie Sloth.
Collie Sloth.
I'd be like a shit NPC that you really. I'd run a shop or something in the game. I wouldn't like fight.
You'd be the first victim in a Phoenix Wright game.
Collie Sloth. Aye.
You're too slow to get away.
That's a good one. Collie Sloth. Right, let's have a look. Lewis Parks, will we see return of BitSocket Versus in the future? Probably.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, it's hard to do these things because it involves getting other people involved.
Yeah, that's it. We're up for it every day, all day.
I know.
We're not.
Well, we can lead in the gauntlet here. BitSocket Joe versus Game White Richie, the Turnips TK challenge.
That's it. That'll be the next BitSocket Versus.
Yeah.
Richie's not going to be impressed with any of this, man. His sugar count's way too high as it is.
No.
He's heading towards diabetes. Sorry, Richie.
We'll try and do another BitSocket Versus at some point.
Yeah,
Maybe
we will.
Eurogamer if we
Maybe
see somebody.
Eurogamer.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Although every time we try to do them at Eurogamer, they're rubbish.
No, it was the time we actually won one. Bomberman
yeah.
versus the guys from...
No, it was Micro Machines.
Oh, yeah, shit. So it was Micro Machines, yeah. We won that.
Yeah.
From the guys in split screen. It's the only one we've won. Remember how long that took?
I know.
We didn't set like a timer on it, so it just kept going on and on. Anyway, let's move on. Harrison Hunt, Initial D games or Outrun 2006? Sub-question, best arcade racing game.
Oh.
I think you should answer this because I don't really play racing games.
Okay. I know that a large contingent of the people who listen to this, who are a small contingent, they're going to disagree with this, but Initial D, I'd say.
Ooh.
I love Outrun 2006. It's an amazing game. I love playing it. I love driving through that beautiful world, listening to the beautiful music by Richard Jack.
Driving around in your BMW.
Driving around in my BMW. But Initial D's just got the more depth to it. And Initial D's the kind of game that as soon as you get to the end of a race, you can start right over again, just from scratch. Just everything, just to try and beat your time as quick as possible.
Right. So sub-question, best arcade racing game?
Ridge Racer. There's no doubt in my mind. Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer 7 is the best Ridge Racer game, and Ridge Racer is the best.
What would be your best racing game you can only play in an arcade?
Oh,
so you're in an arcade. You're in the ideal arcade.
Okay, well, okay,
well,
if you're talking about games that haven't yet appeared on home consoles or anything,
yeah.
So the big three are Scud Race, Daytona 2, and Wangan Midnight.
Scud Race.
Have you not played Scud Race before? Scud Race is a sort of a spin-off from Daytona. It's got the same engine as Daytona.
Really?
Yeah, but it used real cars in it, so it's got a Ferrari, it's got a McLaren F1, and it's all.
You don't need to tell me what kind of cars are.
It's a fantastic game. It's like, it's really, really great.
Right,
and they actually did start making a Dreamcast version, but the Dreamcast then failed, and they just didn't finish it, which was a shame.
Dreamcast failed, did it?
Yeah, I know. But no, Scud Races. But so those are the big three: Scud Race,
right. Cool.
Daytona USA 2, which still criminally has never appeared in home consoles at all, or Wangan Midnight, the arcade version.
Nah, the G1 jockey game. Fucking giving Seabiscuit
that said, though, if you do want to play the tracks from Daytona 2, if you track down Outrun 2 for the Xbox, the original version of it, you can unlock the tracks from Daytona 2 in that. No, wait, no. Is it the tracks from Daytona 2 or the tracks from Scud Race?
I don't know. Everyone's falling asleep.
Wangan Midnight. If you see Wangan Midnight in an arcade, it's one of the best.
It is good.
It's great because what's good about it, if you play multiplayer, if there's 4 or 2, or you can either get 2 cabinets or 4 cabinets, the person in the lead gets to choose the route of the race. So if you get to a motorway junction, you can decide to stay on the motorway or take the junction and go to another bit. It's great. So it means that you never know what route
you get. You get licenses as well.
Yeah,
quite nice.
Building up your car and everything's great.
Nice.
I think I've spent at least £200 on Wangan Midnight over the years.
I wouldn't have admitted that.
I know.
Kim Delaney.
Oh,
BitSocket Kim.
BitSocket Kim.
What are the best games for playing dress up?
Best games for playing dress up?
I don't know if she means dressing people up in a game or cosplaying.
Oh, right, I think it's dressing people up in a game. So there's obviously there's the hostess mode in Yakuza. There's the Sims, obviously.
Sims,
That's good.
Tales of Exilia. You can pop
There's
stuff
wee
on
bits and
folk.
bobs you can, I like that.
JRPGs, you always assume are one of those things.
Actually,
Final Fantasy.
no, the best one.
What?
Your favourite? Virtua Fighter 5.
Oh shit, yeah.
Virtua Fighter 5.
My Lao Chan's got the head of a dragon.
I know. Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. You can download it on Xbox and PS3, but you can also download all these big costume packs for it. I don't know why I went mental and just bought them all.
And then I downloaded them.
And you downloaded them all as well. And you can you can customise your guy so much. It's brilliant.
Ma Lao Chan's got the head of a dragon on his shoulder, some kind of big
It's this wee cute
flaming
dragon thing.
disc around his arm, and Joe hates it.
I know.
And do you know what makes it even better? It's when I beat him with it. And Joe has to eat all that humble pie. Didn't you? You OD'd on humble pie once. So
No,
but-
so yeah, Virtua Fighter 5
Virtua
Final Showdown.
Oh, so I need to play that game.
I know, it's
I need
so
to play
good.
that now. Andy McGregor, I'm going to America soon. I'm thinking of picking up a region-free Vita. I've had PS Plus for ages. I've been picking up all the Vita games while they've been free, and I also have a PS4. However, the new 3DS looks great, and I don't have a 3DS, but I do have a DS. I can only justify one new handheld. Do I get a Vita, or hold off until next year for the new 3DS?
I can see where this is going. Me and you are going to have different answers here.
Well, I think you should hold off for the new 3DS.
Okay, there we go. That's what I think as well.
But I think the Vita is still a good console, but it's one of those things where you see if you saw a Vita going for £100, I'd say that's a perfect price for a console. It's got lots of great games. You've got the PS Plus, all that. But I'd say the 3DS is a more essential console.
Yeah, I think the difference is that the Vita is... Sony themselves have sort of admitted that it's not what it was meant to
And
be.
they're not going to release any major games
Yeah.
for it. Well, other people will release
Yeah,
good games on
yeah.
it, but Sony aren't
Yeah.
going to be making another Uncharted game for it or funding that.
Whereas the 3DS has proven itself to be a success, and Nintendo are still making fantastic
Oh,
games.
yeah,
for it.
definitely.
And not just Nintendo. If you're a fan of RPGs, like the new Bravely Default's out next year. You know, there's going to be another Phoenix Wright game. You know, it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
The 3D, I mean, the Vita is a really good console. It's a console I play a lot,
Yeah.
and I really enjoy it. But I honestly couldn't say it's the essential
No.
out of the
The
two.
3DS is I bring my 3DS with me everywhere because it's probably my most played console. It's so good.
Well, actually, I think actually for me, I do play the Vita a bit more because there's a lot more like RPGs on it. Like you've got Persona 4, I've been playing Persona 3 and Final Fantasy 10 and things like that. And that's amazing that you can play these games going around. But the main thing is a lot of the games I'm talking about are games that you can play on a PSP,
Yeah.
games you can play on the PS2.
There's a lot of things in the 3DS though that you can only
That
play
are
in the
only
3DS,
available
which
there,
is just
exactly. That's
brilliant.
maybe it.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of games that are unique to the Vita, and even
Yeah.
then, Tearaway, one of my favourite Vita games,
coming
is
out.
coming out to PS4
Yeah.
soon. So I can't wait for that. By the way, but no, I'd say new 3DS, especially with the SNES buttons.
Yeah.
I need to get that one.
Definitely.
And last question, Aidan O'Donnell, what's your favourite console startup sequence?
Oh, definitely the GameCube. Especially, you know, in the GameCube, if you press different buttons when you start it up, it makes
You
different
get
sound effects.
See,
Oh,
I'm in
it's
two
so
minds.
cute. I love it.
I'm in two minds because I actually think the start up for the PS3 is like that kind of, you know, the kind of wee,
the kind of classy, the orchestra tuning up.
and I quite like just the PS4's just kind of really relaxed music.
See,
But it's
the
not really a
PS4
start up.
I know. I think the PS4 one is more like you're booting a PC.
But I'd say if you're
there's
talking
no
about
fun about it.
classic, all-time classic console startup sequences, it's the Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
Just that wee,
Yeah.
bing,
Yeah.
perfect. And I remember as well, especially when I'd be playing knockoff Game Boy games, and it would come up with some old shite, or or sometimes you get one that's just a black bar. But it should say Nintendo, it's just a black bar.
Yeah.
But I still love just ding.
Do you know why that is?
Why is
this
that?
is a bit of a boring segue, but I'll
Well, you've
So-
already talked to us about an original Xbox game so far, so go nuts.
You know, the team behind the original Star Fox game were
Yes.
British, but they went to Japan to make it with
Yeah.
Nintendo. And the reason they got the gig from Nintendo is because they proved to Nintendo that they could break Nintendo's anti-piracy measures in the Game Boy.
Really?
They found out that the Game Boy's anti-piracy measure, it was that loading screen. If that loading screen didn't appear right,
Yeah.
then it knew the Game Boy knew it was a pirate game and shut it down.
Oh.
But the guys behind Star Fox, before they made Star Fox obviously, they went up to a guy from Nintendo at a trade show, I think it was the equivalent of E3 at the time, and showed them, look, we've got a pirate game running in the Game Boy. Imagine doing that. Imagine going up to somebody from a company and saying, look, I've done this illegal thing with your...
If you'd done that,
And then they got a job out of it. So
did that to Reggie Fils-Aimé, he probably would have fucking snapped him off.
I know.
He did fine.
Yeah.
You know that bit in Dark Knight Rises where Bane just pummels Batman? That'd be it. First I break your spirit, then your Game Boy.
Honourable mention goes to the Dreamcast startup.
Honourable.
I just remember that Christmas when I first booted up my Dreamcast, and you know I could just about hear it over the sound of the fans from the Dreamcast. But
There's so many. I think
know.
that's one of the... You can tell a good console from a startup. I do remember the first time I booted up my PlayStation 3 and just that kind of swell
Yeah.
of... I thought it was classy, even
yeah,
though
very classy.
the PS3 didn't
It's
have
a
the
wee
easiest start.
Wee bit wanky. But
A wee bit wanky, but that's what we enjoy. Anyway, that is us answered. That must have been 200-300 questions there. So we've come to the end of podcast number 11.
Have you enjoyed it?
I enjoy it every time. It's my favourite thing to do with you.
And now, more Smash Brothers.
Yes!
Yeah.
So remember, you can like the podcast on iTunes, subscribe if you've not already subscribed.
Check out the website, bit-socket.com. Check out our new video, Tales of Zillia 2 review, and we've got plenty more videos coming up
We
on
filmed
YouTube
loads,
as well.
it's just me forcing Joan to put them up online.
I've been busy recently, alright. Referendum and all that. So we get plenty more videos coming up soon that we've filmed, just need me to edit them. And
of course you can find us on Twitter at BitSocket.
And Facebook at BitSocket.
Exactly. So just remember, love each other and keep BitSocketing. I'm trying to think of something to add in front of the keep BitSocketing.
Yeah.
What do you think? What would be yours?
Love games, love each other, love BitSocket.
Don't think that's going to go down as well.
No.
But you know what?
Keep BitSocketing.
Keep BitSocketing.